Sleep and learn. 80 surprising Arkansas facts and full history. The low hum of cicadas carries across a quiet delta evening as our journey glides into Arkansas, the natural state, where emerald mountains cradle quartz-flecked rivers and cotton ghosts drift through bottomland fog. Long before any European mapmaker inked the word Arkansas beside a wandering Mississippi, the Caddo, Osage, and Quapaw fished cypress-shaded bayous and traded red clay pots for stories about thunder beings that guarded the blufflands. French explorers arrived in 1682, naming the Quapaw Arkansas, a word meaning people of the downstream place. They built a tiny post called Arkansas Post in 1686. It would change hands between France and Spain 3 times before finally flying a U.S. flag in 1804, thanks to the Louisiana Purchase that cost Thomas Jefferson roughly 3 cents an acre, swamp included. Picture the geography now. Missouri caps the north like a granite lid. Tennessee and Mississippi flow along the eastern flank. Louisiana lounges to the south, while Oklahoma and Texas share a rugged western fence line. Elevation begins near sea level in the alluvial delta and rises to 2,753 feet at Mount Magazine, where winter ice can glaze the spruce, while rice fields 100 miles southeast still steam under November sun. Nearly half the state is forest, oaks, hickories, pines, making Arkansas the timbered heart between Midwest plains and Gulf wetlands. The Ozark Plateau in the northwest rolls into the Boston Mountains, while farther south, the Ouachitas run east-west, a geological oddity whose quarried novaculite once honed Union razor blades and now polishes surgical scalpels across the globe. June 15, 1836, Arkansas won admission as the 25th state, arriving in paired symmetry with Michigan to keep Senate power balanced, slave and free. It seceded in 1861, endured brutal guerrilla war, then swapped back to Union Blue in 1863 when Little Rock surrendered without a volley across the Arkansas River. Reconstruction patched rail beds and schoolhouses. Sharecropping replaced slavery but chained tenants to cotton rows that whispered dust until the boll weevil arrived. Cotton, timber, and rice formed an early economic braid, but surprises kept surfacing. In 1921, a drill bit struck thick crude at El Dorado, lighting derricks from Smackover to Camden. Natural gas followed. Yet the most transformative discovery was retail, not oil. In 1962, Sam Walton opened a single discount store in Rogers. 6 decades later, Walmart's headquarters at Bentonville directs $500 billion traffic, its fluorescent aisles stretching from Santiago to Shenzhen. Tyson Foods feathers Springdale with truckloads of protein. J.B. Hunt sends intermodal rails rumbling across the Boston Mountains. Today, the combined gravity of those 3 Fortune 500 firms tugs software coders and logistics analysts to what was once apple orchard hillsides. Still, agriculture holds its reign. Arkansas is America's leading rice producer. 2 million flooded acres glitter under June sun and ranks high in broth-rich soybeans, catfish, and sweet winter wheat. The state also launders diamonds straight from the earth. Crater of Diamonds State Park near Murfreesboro is the only public dig site where tourists routinely pocket stones worth a used pickup, and no other park in the world posts a sign that reads, "Keep what you find, even if it pays off your mortgage." Weather offers extremes. Record high, 120 degrees Fahrenheit at Ozark in 1936. Record low, negative 29 degrees Fahrenheit at Gravette in 1905. Spring delivers more than 70 tornadoes in a typical year, many racing down the Arkansas River Valley like runaway locomotives. In 1927, the Mississippi River broke every levee from Helena to Eudora, flooding a third of the state, an epic catastrophe that sent blues musicians north, carrying sorrow and steel-string stories. Demographics now tally just over 3.1 million residents. Roughly 70% identify as white, 15% as black, 8% as Hispanic or Latino. A growing Marshallese community anchors around Springdale, and nearly 2% trace lineage to native nations. Median age hovers at 39. One Arkansan in 5 is still under 18, kicking footballs across hay bale fields and dreaming of Razorback Saturdays when Fayetteville's Donald W. Reynolds Stadium packs more people than the population of Jonesboro. Culture leans both rural and innovative. Johnny Cash first tuned a guitar in Dyer's Colony. Sister Rosetta Tharpe eked gospel swing out of Cotton Plant. Bill Clinton played saxophone on Hot Springs Central Avenue before winning a Rhodes Scholarship and later the presidency. Crystal Bridges Museum, bankrolled by Walton Fortune, now hangs Warhols and O'Keeffe's amid Ozark dogwoods, while the Buffalo National River flows wild for 135 miles, America's first national river, where elk bugle at dawn and cliff swallows stitch circles over limestone bluffs. Quirks pepper the statutes. It's illegal to honk outside sandwich shops after 9 p.m. Frogs can't be killed for frog legs on Sundays. The Arkansas River freezes over so rarely that locals still trade postcards of the 1899 ice. In tiny Fook, rumors of the Boggy Creek monster have lingered since the 1970s. A shaggy Bigfoot cousin said to wade cypress breaks by moonlight. And at Toadsuck Ferry, the annual Toadsuck Days Festival crowns a champion toad for distance in a plastic chute. Industry keeps diversifying. Little Rock's fintech startups analyze billions in payment data. Pine Bluff refines stealth rocket fuel. Newport raises white-tailed deer for genetics. And Fayetteville biotech labs print human cartilage on 3D scaffolds. Yet the average commute is only 26 minutes. The median home price sits below $250,000, and Hot Springs still bubbles 70 bathing degrees out of Ouachita granite, just as they did for Spanish conquistadors hunting mythical cities of gold. Think of numbers as lullaby beads. 113,000 forested acres in the Ouachita National Forest, 43,000 miles of streams and rivers, $33 billion in annual exports, 12 astronauts born in Arkansas, over 600 poultry houses dotting the Ozarks, 8.5% combined state plus local sales tax, one philanthropic museum giving free admission to all curious souls. Let each statistic settle like warm silt in slow water, carrying your breath toward quiet. Rest now, traveler. Arkansas remains, part delta, part mountain, a crossroads where diamonds hide in dirt, where rice paddies mirror sunrise, where blues notes climb river fog, and where forests exhale oxygen enough to cool the most sweltering July. Drift deeper. The natural state will keep counting stars above Lake Ouachita long after your screen fades to black. Join the Smart Movers Club, a weekly newsletter for smart relocation and investment opportunities across America. You are sure to be smarter by Sunday. We share what to know, where to go, and what 100,000 gets you, plus 10 gems on wealth, health, and happiness weekly. Visit strizzyreport.com and try it for free. The link is in the pinned comment below.